Hey, it's your old pal Fernbark, and today we're going to try out this First Strike Ration, Menu 7, sent to me by Maddog 346. Thank you very much, sir. Let's crack this baby open and see what's inside. Oh, the date code on this is 9057, making it a 2019, which is pretty dang fresh. I don't normally eat rations this new. It's kind of a treat for me. Boy, it is so bright outside, I can't tell if the stuff is in the camera frame or not, but let's whip through this. This has got way better stuff in it than the last one I had. So we got your plain old crackers, teriyaki beef stick, nut and raisin mix. We got 2 First Strike bars, apple cinnamon and chocolate flavored. We got spicy sweet tuna, got hot and spicy baked crackers, which I'm going to guess are like hot and spicy Cheez-Its. Tortillas, this applesauce. Here's something I've never tried before, blueberry turnover from Bridgeford, and the nacho flavored beef stick. But wait, that's not all. We also have grape and lemon lime flavored drinks, TP, coffee instant type 2, creamer, salt, cheddar potato with artificial bacon soup. I haven't had that before. That'll be very interesting. We got some cinnamon flavored caffeine gum, which I probably won't try because I don't need the caffeine and I'm not a big fan of cinnamon gum. Got some fat-free mayo, more cinnamon gum, 4 moist towelettes, matches, and sugar. Alright, let's go ahead and start my day with this Bridgeford blueberry turnover. If I can crack the seal here. Ooh, it's been sitting in the sun. It's a little gooey. Got my do not eat right in the middle of the blueberry goo. There we are. Let's crack her open in the middle. Wow. It's actually got a decent amount of stuff on the inside. Way more than I would expect with a Bridgeford product. Let's give her a taste. Well, I haven't had much good to say about Bridgeford products in the past, but this one is a real win. For once, the bread isn't doughy, and you got enough of the inside filling that it actually tastes like what you're eating instead of the hint of what you're eating and a whole bunch of doughy bread. This is really good. I would buy this. Well, I can say that I'm immediately grateful for the extra wet naps in this because that was pretty sticky. This is nice and wet. Look at that. I gotta get blueberry off my hand. Nice. If anything pairs better with blueberry than a nacho flavored beef stick in a sandwich, I would like to hear about it. Let's crack this baby open and have a look-see. Not nearly as gooey as the blueberry. Oh, might have to get a knife for this. All right, let's get this baby cut in half. Exactly as advertised, a beef stick and bread. Basically a poor man's kolache. Here we are. There is a ton of bread for the amount of beef stick you get in here. The flavor is fantastic. I'm 2 for 2 on Bridgeford today. This bread as well is fully cooked and not doughy and gross. It is, however, a buttload of bread for a little tiny bit of meat. But yeah, the taste is really good. Since I'm not 100% certain that I'm going to get heartburn, I thought I'd go ahead and finish off my breakfast with some hot and spicy. Oh, they're crushed. With some hot and spicy snack crackers. But yeah, there's some Cheez-Its that might have had a little rough handling. See if I can get one. There we are. Man, I gotta say, these are really good. They are right on the limit of my spiciness threshold. They taste a lot like a Sun Chip, the garden salsa flavor, but a lot spicier, but not too spicy. I tell you what, if you were marching on the enemy with an ice cold beer, this would be exactly what the medic ordered. Well, it's time to go on to another section of this menu. And I have to apologize a little bit for the light because the sun is completely gone out of the sky. I'm hoping to get this done before it rains. Well, let's crack these tortillas open. They're 220 calories per pack, so I guess 110 a piece. The newer tortillas are really a lot better. Look, you can pull them out and they just don't tear apart. They're a whole lot nicer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use one with mayo and my tuna, and if I don't like the mayo, then the next one I'll just have tuna and tortilla. So the spicy sweet has a combination of spicy pepper, sweet onions, and delicious Asian style seasoning. Well, that sounds delightful. Let's get her open. Here we are. It smells pretty good. Well, it smells like tuna. Oops. Here we go. My first bite of a tuna taco in 2020. So I would say go ahead and add your mayonnaise package to this. That spicy tuna hides the flavor of the mayonnaise. You don't want that extra moisture in your tuna taco. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and finish this off camera. You guys don't need to see me eat two tuna tacos in a row. And I'm probably going to have to grab another wet net because I'm going to have to clean up after eating this. Well, it's time to delve into the cracker beef teriyaki and cheddar potato with artificial bacon flavor soup mix. Now, I was going to say I should probably make this into a soup, but I'm not really in the mood for a soup. I also have to work with these crackers and this beef stick. Now, when I tried this beef stick before, it turns out that the beef stick is super duper soft. And it's a bridge for beef stick. The flavor's good, but the texture is really not super great. And for some reason, I'm having a little trouble getting this soft beef out of its sleeve. And what I remember thinking last time was, I really wish I'd taken this and spread it out over the cracker and put the cheese on top, because that would have been fantastic. This tastes good, it just is kind of weird by itself. Alright, I'm going to have to amend this because this is not soft and squishy like the last beef stick was. This actually tastes pretty good, and it's a nice firm beef stick. So now I won't be able to squeeze over the cracker with this. But I will pop the cracker. Oh, God, now my hands are slippery from the beef stick. Well, that had a little bit of a hiss from the beef stick. So pull out bits of cracker, I guess. That's not very attractive. Boy, the cracker portion of this menu really took a beating somewhere in transit. I've given this a pretty decent kneading. I'm going to see if I can tear off just a little corner. Squeeze some on a cracker by itself, just to give it a go. I have to say, this is not a very good spread for these crackers. I think there's actually like dehydrated onion in here or something. I can taste something a little crunchy. I was going to heat up some water and make a soup out of it, but it says add to 3 ounces of water, which is even less water than the ridiculously little amount of water that the deep and rich coffee calls for. So I'm not going to heat up 3 ounces, which is less than a quarter of a cup. I'm just going to power through this as it is. Time to get our coffee type 2 spray dry going here. I got 6 ounces of hot water as prescribed on the package. I'm just going to go ahead and add the creamer in there right away. If I can find the turn notch. Alright, let's give her a go. It's okay. It's not great. Probably should use a little less water than they called for. It's pretty weak. Well, I have just a few things left to finish up here. We got our Beverage Base powders, lemon, lime, and grape. I'm just going to go ahead and mix them up in these cleaned out containers. Well, the grape smells better than it tastes. It's not bad, it's just not great. The lemon lime is pretty good. It tastes exactly like original Gatorade, which, if you like that, is okay. Time to crack open in this First Strike chocolate bar. I like these pretty good. Kind of grateful this one's small. They're pretty tasty. I mean, it tastes like chocolate, and the white flecks are kind of a Rice Krispie inside part. I like those alright. Let's take a look at our nut raisin mix with pan-coated chocolate pieces in here. And that's just your basic, I call it gore, but basically nuts and raisins and chocolate pieces. Alright, that does it for menu 7. And I want to say thanks to Maddog 346 for sending that out to me. That was a pretty decent menu. Menu 5 was not so much fun to eat, but that one's pretty good. I would recommend if you're going to try a First Strike ration, that would be the one to get. Anyhow, hope this was the best First Strike ration menu you watched today. I'll catch you guys later, and the sun is pegging me right in the eyeball. My God.